It is a great satisfaction to greet you again. I hope you and your pet are well. Today we will talk about the following. When can a puppy go out safely on the street? Letting your puppy out is much more complicated than you think. Obviously, everyone wants to get their adorable pup out to show him off and socialize him as soon as possible, but the outside world presents risks for your pup. Puppies can become infected with diseases from another dog or from the environment. Since some of these infections can be deadly and many of them have no treatments, the goal is to minimize the risk to your pup as much as possible. For this reason, it is not recommended to take your puppy out into public spaces until he is fully vaccinated. So here is what you need to know. 1. When can the puppies come out for the first time? Puppies should not go outside in public until they are fully vaccinated. The schedule for vaccinating puppies varies from dog to dog, but generally speaking, the limiting factor is when they finish their series of vaccinations: distemper, adenovirus, parainfluenza, parvovirus. This vaccine is boosted approximately every 3 weeks until the puppies are 16 to 20 weeks old. 2 weeks after your pup receives his last vaccination, he is considered fully vaccinated and can safely go outside. So if your pup's last vaccination was given at 16 weeks, it's safe for him to go outside at 18 weeks. If it is administered at 17 weeks, he will be safe at 19 weeks. However, it's generally safe for a puppy to come out into your yard, assuming you haven't had any sick animals in your yard in the past year. While it may not seem like it, your backyard is very different from a public park because, unlike a park, it's usually a controlled environment, especially if it's fenced. Any dog at a dog park could potentially be sick and could have contaminated the environment. Some of the many diseases that could be transmitted in a public park are the following: parvovirus, distemper virus, kennel cough, parainfluenza virus, influenza virus, bordetella, leptospirosis, adenovirus, although unlikely, rabies, also unlikely, but possible. Many of these diseases have no treatment or can cost thousands of dollars to treat. To keep your pup as safe as possible, avoid the risk entirely by not letting him out in public until he's fully vaccinated. 2. When can your puppy go for a walk? Wait to walk your puppy until he is fully vaccinated, usually around 18 weeks of age. Again, most vaccines take 2 weeks to work, except the rabies vaccine, which takes 28 days to work. So don't assume your pup is fully vaccinated and safe to hit the park right after his last booster. 3. Tips to keep your puppy protected. Consult your vet to determine which vaccinations your pup needs and get as many vaccinations as you deem necessary. Discuss how many vaccinations at one time it is safe to give your pup. The more vaccines given at one time, the greater the risk of a vaccine reaction, especially in small breed dogs. Avoid taking your pup to public places, especially places frequented by dogs. This includes dog parks and pet stores. Take your pup in and out of veterinary hospitals. While the veterinary staff takes every precaution to protect your pup, it's possible for a sick dog to walk through the parking lot or contaminate an area that the staff hasn't yet had a chance to disinfect. Do not allow your pup to interact with dogs that have an unknown vaccination history. Prevent your pup from smelling animal feces outside. Make sure all dogs in your household are up to date on their vaccinations. Allow your pup access to a fenced-in yard. Let your neighbors know that you have a new puppy that is not fully vaccinated. To start the socialization process, take your pup with friends or family who have dogs that are vaccinated and are not currently sick. Socialization can be done in your home or yard, as long as you haven't had sick dogs in your yard recently. It is a pleasure to inform you and help you. If you have not subscribed to the channel, you should do it now. Take care of yourself and your furry friend. A hug, and until the next video.